Hey, Chris here. My frustration with not having a soundproof studio. What you see here, I'm just in my basement. And yes, I have those big foam pieces leaning up against the back wall, and that they do catch a lot of reflections for sure. But I'm just in a regular residential home. And so, other people in the house, when they're either talking or walking around or cooking or anything, that I can hear it, and some of that sound goes into my mic. So now my studio is in a fairly quiet area of the house, but still, if there were people around making a lot of noise, it would get into the recording, and I really don't want that, right? So what I do, and by the way, in general, this frustrates me because I come from music studios where they are completely soundproof and everything. I mean, I worked at studios in Manhattan, in New York City, where there's there's a street right there. There's a million streets and trucks going by and everything. And still the studios were soundproof enough where you didn't hear any of that, right? Because they were real studios and they were constructed properly and soundproofed properly. But anyway, when I'm about to record a podcast episode or something, what I do is I basically tell my wife, hey, I'm going to be recording for the next hour. Don't make any big noise. That's actually what I say to her, right? Because, some small noise is fine. I'm not going to hear it. But any big noise, like dropping something big on the floor or anything big, is going to get into my podcast. So, I wish I didn't have to ask her this kind of thing, but, our house is fairly quiet anyway, so it's not a big deal. We don't have children running around. If there were, I don't know how I would handle that. So, eventually, I would love to have a soundproof studio, and I've even looked into those whisper rooms, which is kind of like you build a room inside the room, and then that offers a whole lot more soundproofing. But those are expensive, and I know I could build one myself, but I'm not really a builder kind of a guy. I could probably do it, but then, then it comes down to, okay, if I build a studio in my basement here, then let's say in 5 years, we want to sell the house and there's like a studio. Some people might not want that. I don't know, whatever. So anyway, for now, I'll just have to do the best I can. And all in all, it's working out well for sure. I'm not complaining. I'm just very sensitive. So, and again, I just wanted to talk about this because maybe you're feeling the same thing. So I just wanted to share that. So, all right, well, don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget the Podcast Engineering Show is my podcast. Daily goodies are little tips you can sign up for on the website, podcastengineeringschool.com. And that's also where I have our main course where I teach people how to work from home and earn a great living producing podcasts for other people and other businesses.